Welcome back to the channel. This is Music Mojo Jojo. Subscribe kanyen manukama. Bro, Toxic Lyrically bro, msenite bro ka unijui. Bro, mimi unanijua. Mimi area yenu. Before we move to Buru. Anyway, sijaishi Kayole, but I've been around Kayole, man. Calligraph knows that. Calligraph being my homie. You know that. Toxic Lyrically. Miss Likshow. Mi unanijua manze. Dentan mask utaona. Kumbe ni wewe. Kevin Omondi. No, Kevin Omondi is Master VK. Shout out to Master VK though. Master VK ni mkali. But who protege your Master VK, who Toxic Lyrically? No. At Kupay time, you're not about to get better. The way umesema kwa hii glitter freestyle. Ati, my hater, mnahitaji kunipea time, I'm about to get better. No, you're not. You're not gonna get better at this rapping thing because you're not talented enough. You are not intelligent enough to know how to maneuver the industry. And you're not driven enough to keep on making music without even caring about the numbers. Keep dropping and beep. And also one last thing, you're not passionate enough about the music to actually take criticisms positively and try to change your style, try to bring something new to the table, because kila time ujango akiambiwa anafanya the same thing, it's either aki overdo your dancehall trap, watu anze kumwambia anafanya the same thing, it's either to a love song ama a trap song, because those are the only other things that he knows. And hapa unaweza jita rapper because it's a trap song. I'ma give him that. He can call himself a rapper only on this song. But he should also call himself a work rapper, because hizi bars ni nini manze? Tukwe tu honest with each other. Hizi bars ni nini? Alafu the video, let me tell you about this video mbio. Toxic Lyrically, my brother. Ubro yangu, as you all know, he's a huge fan of the Mojo Jojo channel, especially when I criticize him hata nyinyi kwa comments, so let's just say we as a community. So ujamaa na watchingi, na kwa ile previous video yangu, ile before the diss track, by the way we're gonna talk about the diss track in a while, but before the diss track nilisema Toxic Lyrically hata shoot video ya glitter freestyle because the song was so embarrassingly bad. The comments watu walikuwa na complain, wanaichachia, even his own fans. Hadi mwenyewe akakuwa insecure, delete. Like I always told you, Toxic Lyrically is a very insecure man, very emotional, very easy to hurt his feelings. Sijui mbona kwa ingoma na wangorati emotions alizisunda sehemu ya siri. Hey bro, by the way, you're replying to everything I usually say in my video in your songs. Why do you think about me so much, man? I review a lot of people's music. Sizako solo, man. It's not that deep. Don't take it that deeply. But if you want to respond. Haina shida. But anyway, the nigga is very emotional. The nigga is very easy to catch feelings. So, delete hiyo ngoma. Na kwa video yangu, I said that. Nikasema, hii formula ya Toxic Lyrically yenye wana drop audio 2 days later wana drop video, drop audio 2 days later wana drop video, the way he's been doing it tangu wa make na chinje. But after I made that prediction, akaona this time let's do different. This time tusitoe video. Wametoa nini, wakajificha hapo, wametoa inaitwaje, audio, wakajifanya na hawakuwa wameplan kutoa video. By the way, they were moving on, so ilikuwa tu, we were just only going to receive the audio. But after he had me deconstruct their plan and say everything, jamaa wakaamua to shoot video mbio mbio leo usiku chap chap, because if you look at this video you can tell it's been shot very very quickly. It was not something that was planned, ni kitu yenye ilikuwa kwa studio kama haya mbio mbio. Hata first shot ni walienda tu Google wakachukua tu video ya drone a drone shot of Nairobi wakaiweka kwa video, ndio ikawa imeshutiwa na drone, but this time no drones, no nothing. Video imeshutiwa tu kwa studio mbio mbio as quickly as possible, just because they wanted to prove Mojo wrong. Talk shit, why are you so obsessed with me, nigga? But I get it. Hata mimi ningekuwa msanii and there's a critic who's constantly criticizing my work na najua niko chini and there's nothing I can do about it, at least ningejaribu kurespond kwa my music. So I understand you. Toxic Lyrically though, you're a big artist. Uko na 300,000 subscribers. Why do you want smoke with somebody as small as me who has only 3k subs? I thought you said mini channel mdogo, sina impact yangu ni kidogo sana, omenine the ocean. But how comes everything I say is touching his feelings this much, manze? Hey, I wonder. But by the way, another thing I've said, in the beginning I was the only person who was criticizing Toxic Lyrically. Kila mtu alikuwa anamlamba and kissing his ass. Oh, Mara the second coming. Oh, this is the person who's gonna take over from Wakadinali. Oh, sijui lyricist, sijui nini. Mimi nilikuwa naambia huyu jamaa kona nursery rhymes, na nilienda nikasikia previous catalog yake before I make nika realize, oh, so he just sounds the same. He's not actually talented. Even ndio ana soundingi, ana repeat bars, anajaribu kucopy style ya Skillibeng, which I also called him out for Skillibeng wannabe. Anyway, in this song ana diss a lot of rappers, pia akiclaim hapo at yeye ndio the best rapper. Kuna time hapo anauliza, hey, nani ananishinda kurap, na sauti ya Skillibeng hapo akijaribu kuiforce. Nigga, everybody anakushinda kurap, nigga. Ati nani ananishinda kurap? Literally everybody who's ever picked up a microphone anakushinda kurap, nigga, including me, the music mojo Jojo, who's not even a rapper in the first place. I'm just a music critic talking about music and musicians from the comfort of my bedroom. But still, when I decided to pick up a mic and make a troll diss track against you, it was better than your entire catalog. Catalog yako nzima. Anyway, I said we'll talk about the diss track in a few, so let's talk about it. You can't tell it wasn't serious, and me mwenyewe I wasn't a rapper, so I called for some help. I did write the lyrics, don't liwambia I'm a great writer. I did write the lyrics, I came up with the flow. I hit up one of my homies who's a writer. Initially alikuanga hayuko sure because hataki any future troubles na Toxic Lyrically, which naelewa. Kawe ni msanii, you need to create good relations with the wasanii, but I promised him anonymity, and the nigga went in, aka-deliver the song exactly the way I wanted it, exactly the way it was, exactly the way you heard it. A sort of comedic song, not so serious, not to be taken so serious, but still bado it annihilates him. It rips him apart. It tears away at his intestines, manze. Ni kitu ina call out the truths about him and his career so far up to now and the things that he's done. And the small fans wenye bado wako nao, au pia they're slowly starting to turn on him. As I was saying, in the beginning I was the only person criticizing Toxic Lyrically, but now as we are starting to see, other critics pia wanaanza kumcriticize, his own fans kwa comments zake. Kitambo comments zake zilikuwa all positives, but now you see even people wakimwambia, hey, badilisha producer sasa, mangoma zinaanza kusound the same, which I understand what the fan is trying to say, but si producer ni shida ya msanii. Producer anatengeneza 2 beats na ana mix na master. Msanii ndiye anachora hizi doba. Watu wana criticize hizi mistari zake and all that shit. Mara, there are still some positive comments, hiyo siwezi kataa, but negative comments zimeanza kurise, of which si negative comments, ni people who are genuinely fans but wameanza kufeel hizi doba zinakuwa repetitive sana man. Change style adi, change style, give us something new, which, sorry to break your all hearts, he's not capable of giving you all something new. He's not talented enough, like I've told you many and many times. And the nigga is out here in the video na Machenza Silva akisema vile he's rich. Oh my god, oh my god, silver chains bro, silver, which they are not even real silver, but anyway, acha to assume ni silver. Silver is very cheap, my dude. Silver is very cheap. All those silver chains around your neck manze, azifiki 5,000. Acha nsikungore. Kauli uziwa above that. You are knocked the fuck out of everything. Hata 5,000 ni mingi, azifiki 3,000. Hata 1,000 ni lucky because of that Versace silver piece, which must have taken a lot of time kwa laser. That's why neza at least excuse you for being slightly expensive. You accuse us on nani neza elewa, but you're wearing silver nigga and you're claiming to be rich. Oxymoron of the century manze. But anyway, let's get back to this trash song by this trash artist. The song is not impressive at all. The bars are not impressive. That's not anything new. Nimeona hata a content creator from Maju who previously alikuanga na Kiss as ya Toxic Lyrically amempatia 0 out of 10 on this song, which I'm also going to give it a 0 because I'm giving it an unreviewable, and to me unreviewable means 0. This song is not something that I can review because it's so boring, it's so repetitive, it's just the same thing that he's been doing over and over again with Maurugua Shapo kwa video and all that shit kwa studio imeshutiwa mbio. Boring. The lyrics are not, at least kitu alifanya vile watu walimchatisha ile audio yake hadi akaenda delete. Kwa video wame increase quality ya audio, but that's not enough manze, that's not enough. Instead unge delete verses, write new verses, come up with something better, cause the beat is tight. Beat na iko tight, hiyo na hatuwezi katani. Msanii ndiye ako chini, msanii ndiye ako weak. Amerespond pia kwa Patelo hapa with some weak shots. Nini anaitwaje mwingine wa Paroti, also with some weak shots, but it's Toxic Lyrically. What do you expect? The nigga is not talented in any way. Hakuna anything he can bring to the table. The nigga thinks he's better than everybody, and like I told you, vile system huwa ina work. A rapper gets famous, luckily because of TikTok, by the way. The only reason this nigga blew up was because his song luckily went viral on TikTok. Watu make hiyo nini ya hiyo part ya kukatiana na kuchinjiana, stuck story, stuck you and all that shit. And the nigga went and tried to remake that song throughout his career manze. Skia. And with time manze, fans get tired of that. Fans start wanaanza kunotice manze, una make the same shit over and over again. Hata kwa Euphoria manze, watu walichachia hiyo ngoma, they called it trash. And before that, something nobody would have done. I would have been the only person up on kichachia Toxic Lyrically, but niggas walianza kurealize ako chini. Worry mini worry. Hey, and yet that confirms to me this nigga's IQ is in the double digits, low double digits, 50 and below. I'm probably at a negative. Who knows? But hey, apana, there's no way you write something like that and think you're a great artist. Hakuna tu venye. You must have to be stupid or mentally challenged in one way or another. But like I told you manze, Toxic Lyrically is suffering from Down syndrome, so let's be kind to him kidogo. Sawa? Anyway, Glitter Freestyle song is not good. Song is very unreviewable. I don't even know why I'm wasting my time reviewing it. Mainly I wanted to make this video to explain why I made the diss track. Niliwaambia I won't review the audio and I didn't review the audio. The music video is still unreviewable because They've only made the audio quality a little better, but there's nothing Yamana this nigga is saying, which, come on, that's what we expected. Toxic Lyrically, he's never had anything important to say. I feel like there's something I'm forgetting about this song yenye nafaa kusema hapa. Yes. There's this actor, kama mmewatch Breaking Bad, mnajua Gus Fring. Kama mmewatch The Get Down, you know baba ya Mylene Cruz. And if you've watched The Boys, you know alikuwa anaitwaje kwa The Boys. Basically, there's this actor called Giancarlo Esposito, or maybe it's Giancarlo Esposito, I don't know how to pronounce his name. But this actor once said, in life we play with the cards we are given. Life ni kama poker na tunacheza na cards tumejengwa. Kuna wasee simnaelewa vile poker huwa inakuwa, macards zinashafuliwa and then niggas mnaanza kupewa cha kila mtu cards zake 4. I'm talking about poker hii ya Kenya, hii ya Nairobi, not the real poker. Mnajua vile huwa inakuwa, alafu card inaekwa hapo ya kwanza. Let's say the first card ni 6 ya diamonds. Haya, kuna mtu alipewa KQJ, K ya hearts, J ya flowers, Q ya hearts tena, na 3 ya spades. Hizo ndio cards zao mse, hizo ndio 4 cards zake. KQJ na 3. We ni mse mwenye lazima atapick more and more for him to even stand a chance at winning the game. While on the other hand, kuna mtu amepatiwa, keep in mind starting card ni 6 ya diamond. Kuna mtu amepata cards zake ni 6 ya hearts, 6 ya flowers, 6 ya spades na A ya spades, ace of spades. We ni mse anaanza game kama ameshashinda, amepatiwa cards tu hivi kako kadi, niko kadi wherever. That's how unfortunate life is. And Toxic Lyrically, he's one of the people wenye walipatiwa KQJ in terms of talent. So the fact that he's been able to make it this far, amepick enough cards and great for him, but he's not talented. Talent yake, he's not talented. He will fall off as quickly as I predicted. Manze na washoingi predictions zangu, they come true not because I'm a prophet, but because my predictions are based off calculations and patterns. We've seen artists over and over again wakikuja thinking they're the biggest thing because their songs go viral, and the next few songs that they drop zinakuwa biggie, so they think that hao ni superstar, they'll never fall off. But eventually they start fall off, wanaanza kuongelesha watu vibaya, they start being arrogant, wanasahau ni fans ndio wamewaleta hapo, si hao wenyewe, wanaanza kugeukia hadi fans. Eventually they fall off. We've seen that with Boondocks Gang, X-Ray, Odiwa Muranga, Ochungulo Family, or however you pronounce them niggas' names. Our sewa Urban Tone, kina Godi Tena, Thirsty Ass, Following My Girlfriend, manze. Kina Godi Tena, kina Tipsy G, all these other niggas. But she ain't following you back though. She making fun of you. I love when I add these little whispers kwa videos. But anyway, that's not important. The important thing enye nasema hapa ni Toxic Lyrically pia yeye ameshafika hiyo point enye watu wamechoka na ngoma zake, na he's become big-headed. Ameanza kuongelesha wasanii wengine vibaya, ameanza kubanja na mafans vibaya and all that. Oh shit. So the fall off is just around the corner. So if I was to advise you something, Toxic Lyrically, I know you're watching this video. Kaa chini usikiza, fungua masikio vizuri. Pay attention, fungua macho, kodoa macho kwa screen. Though there'll be nothing important on the screen, but we skiza, pay attention. If I was to give you any advice is keep dropping as much as you can, because watu wanachoka na wewe haraka sana, and at least by the time una fall off, ukwe ume drop as many songs as possible and gained from that. Otherwise, music mojo jojo out. I have nothing else to say.